concept I'd like you to consider is called the Calmness Triad. So it has three components to it. And the purpose of focusing and getting creative around this concept is to help build calmness in your dog. Why? Because a dog that is calm and relaxed is going to make better decisions. So as opposed to, let's say, a dog that's very anxious about strange noises or anxious about looking at things out the window, who might exhibit some what's called excessive barking. So the idea here is that we're setting up three different components into your dog's daily regimen to help deepen that state of relaxation and calmness in order to bring peace to the whole household. But it also helps to promote wellness, overall wellness in your dog. Just like us humans, if we're super anxious, it tends to wear down on the immune system and other health-related issues. It's the same with our dogs. If you have a young, very active dog, or you have an older dog, well, even younger, that might be anxious, then the Calmness Triad is going to be really helpful for these particular individuals. The first component is what's called active rest. So this is, it sounds counterintuitive. It's when they're actually physically asleep. So we want to make sure that our dogs are getting enough deep rest, that they stay well and healthy, both physically and mentally. To promote more rest time, I do recommend that if you are at home throughout the day with your dogs, that they have both a morning and an afternoon nap time, and then that they're getting a good, decent 8 hours overnight. To help achieve this goal, we highly recommend that you continue to use a crate if you have started for your dog. If you have trained a crate in times past and put it away as your dog has matured, it might be a good idea to resurrect that crate, bring it back into your regimen. If your dog is afraid of crates, or crates just don't work for the layout of your home, then let's consider something like an area with a baby gate in a designated room. So choose a room that, depending on the age of your dog, if they are young and likely to teeth, meaning puppy teeth fall out, adult teeth come in, then you want to be careful and strategic about what room you choose. Choose a room that should your puppy or dog, an adolescent dog, decide to chew, we want to maintain or control the environment so that damage is kept to a minimum. Keep in mind that wood framing around the doorway is still a delectable chewing choice for younger dogs. Also, remember that dogs from the ages of 8 to 10 months teeth again. Back molars come in. It takes 2 weeks for those teeth to come in. They have a compulsive need to chew to alleviate the pain. They are big, massive teeth that are coming through. These are molars with 3 roots to them, so they're huge. So you'll see that your dog is quite uncomfortable. So just be careful and strategic about what room you choose, not chew. This is also why I love the exercise pen or a crate, because then now we can set them up away from these poor chewing choices. So passive rest is the second component of the Calmness Triad. So passive rest is for during those times when your dog is awake, but we want them to remain calm or chill in the household environment. I recommend utilizing food puzzle toys for meal times. So this can include things like licky mats, slow feeder bowls, scatter feeding, something as simple as taking your dog's kibble and scattering throughout the house so they have to hunt to find their food, or scatter it in the grass outside. I really like feeding high energy dogs that love to chew, dogs who are highly anxious, using the Kong, using a food stuffed Kong. There is a separate video in your additional resources portal on how to systematically make feeding out of a Kong harder, so that we're getting more benefit from the dog having to really work to get their food out. So the act of having to really work at getting the food out promotes calmness mentally. It taps into that natural, innate, and instinctive behavior of hunting, of sounds gross, desecrating their kill. So these are instinctive behaviors, but we want to do it in a way that's appropriate for our domestic dogs. The final component of our calmness triad is just a calmness protocol, meaning that we've got tools in place to help bring our dogs down. So if they're starting to get really ramped up, really worked up, anxious, silly, hyperactive, zoomies, then we have a means to kind of help them facilitate kicking a gear, bring it down a notch. And that's where our boundary games are going to come in. So we've started in week 1 with teaching our dogs to go to a station, go to their bed, a place, a mat, whatever works for your household, even a crate with the door open. That's still a boundary. It's still a space where we're asking our dogs to move there, go there, hang out there, and chill out. So over the next several weeks, we'll be building that skill of teaching your dog how to hang out on their bed and therefore relax. So it gives you now a 3-pronged approach to help promote more calmness, better, healthier dogs, both physically and mentally, and then therefore calm and peace in your home.